welcome back. Today I want to share with you how you can mattify your True Dimension lipsticks by Mary Kay. I shared with you guys yesterday my top 3 lipsticks from the True Dimensions line and the gel semi-matte formula. So if you're interested, I will link it on the top of the screen right now. In this video, I just want to show you how you can transform a lip product that you like in I love this formula from Mary Kay because it's very moisturizing, and make it something more trendy like a matte lipstick.
So the first thing I do every single time is use a lip primer. In this case, one of my favorites is the Mary Kay Timewise anti-aging lip primer. It's clear and it actually moisturizes your lips, but it mattifies them at the same time, as you can see right there. So make sure you apply this before applying the color so the color doesn't feather or moves around your face throughout the day. Then I'm going to pick the color that I want to use first, which is going to be the one in the center, and it's a color Natural Beauty. Now you can apply as many layers as you want. I think I did 3 or 4 for this specific color. This is going to depend on how dark or how intense you want your lip color to be, but I find the more layers, the more intensity that you have when they're matte, and since they don't have that shine, it just completely transforms them. Then I'm going to take some blotting papers. You can use the e.l.f. ones or you can use the Mary Kay ones. Just put them in between your lips and make sure that you remove all the shine from the lip product. Then we're going to reapply. Now, this is important even though you apply 3 or 4 layers. Reapplying at this time, it's going to totally make a difference as how much this product is going to last in your lips. Then we're going to set it. This is what is going to make it transfer proof. And I don't know, I don't really touch up my lip product when I use this specific steps for about 4 to 5 hours. So make sure you have the translucent powder and another blotting sheet or the same one, and you kind of stick it in your lips and then start to apply the translucent powder. Now, this is a very finely milled translucent powder, and it really mattifies whatever, especially the lips. In this case, when you use a blotting paper, it keeps the intensity of the color. It makes it kiss proof, and it's just is what you need to make it last longer. Then I'm going to show you another example of another of my favorite lipsticks. This is going to be in the color Rosette, and I'm starting again with the same step. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention is that you can also apply this lip primer around your lips if you have dryness. It really helps, to your lip to stay on the lips and not feather out. Then I'm going to take the color Rosette, it's the one on the left, and I'm going to apply a few layers. If you do one, it looks more rosy, but if you continue to layer this product, it will become more red, as you can see right there. It does have like a brown undertone, and I love to use it by itself. Like right now, that is one of my favorite colors, but when I use it matte, I just find that it's a completely different look. Then we're going to blot. Once again, we're going to be using the blotting papers and putting it in between our lips and make sure that we remove all the shine. The moisturizing feeling is going to stay on our lips. Then we're going to reapply this color once again. I find that you can do between 1 and 5 layers, and you can, just stick to the same process and you will get great results. So make sure you stay inside the lines and apply as many as you need. Then, or as much as you need. Then I'm going to set it with the powder. And once again, for all the colors, it doesn't matter how dark they are or how light they are, the steps are going to be the same, and that's why I wanted to show you with different lip product or different colors so you can see that this same techniques work in each one of them. So once again, I just put or stick the sheet on my lips and apply a little bit of translucent powder that is going to set it, and once again create that very mattified and look that we are looking into. So make sure that if you want it a little bit lighter, you can apply directly with the setting powder on top after you're done with the entire process. And you can make it a little bit more wearable if it was too dark, or if you decided that you didn't want it to be that dark for the day, you just apply a little bit more just by themselves, not adding the blotting paper, and it's going to make the color be a little bit lighter. So finally, the last color is the darkest, and it's the color Sienne Brûlée, and it's my favorite brown in my collection. But as you can see, you can leave it with just one layer and make it a nude, or you can go crazy like I'm going right now and make it a little bit more dramatic. Now, this formula, as I mentioned before, I love it, so it's a beautiful color, but when you mattify this, it totally transforms it. It's the same undertone, it's the same color, but I find it that it's like a totally different lipstick in my opinion. So finally, we're gonna set it once again, and in this case, not going to put that extra layer of powder on top of the lips. I just want to do it the regular way, just applying the blotting sheet on my lips and applying a little bit of this powder on top. Once again, this is setting the lipstick, and you can also use the same sheet. It doesn't have to be a new one. You don't have to use two separate sheets for, creating this look. So finally, that is the color Natural Beauty. As you can see, a nude with a kind of peachy undertone, but it's neutral at the same time. It's beautiful. The color Rosette, that is more red. And finally, the color Sienne Brûlée, that is totally different of how it looks with the regular lipstick.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to come back for more Mary Kay video, I'll have another one posted tomorrow. Stay tuned for the rest of the week. I'll try to share different tips and different things that were requested last week. So if you had a request, hopefully you'll see it this week. If you're new, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos Monday through Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.